Hi.
Two types of snails. It's really spicy, but it's really good. But it's so spicy. Oh my god, it's so bright. We hiked up this area and you can see a lot of the Macau skyline. We're in a more residential area, so it's a lot quieter. From the war times of Macau. This is the cheapest cable car in the world. It's 3 Macau dollars for round trip and 2 Macau dollars for a one-way. They're newly Michelin rated, 2025 Michelin. I'm so excited. Yesterday my cousin had his wedding. We had to come super early so we could help do preparations. So yeah, we were there like the day of the wedding and the day before the wedding to prepare. So I didn't film much because I don't know, it feels weird filming someone else's wedding, especially because it low-key feels so intimate. Like a Chinese wedding feels much more intimate because there's so many parts to it, but yeah. Now I'm going to get dim sum with a family friend. We're at the hot spring right now. It's, I think, an hour away from where I'm living. The hot spring is in Dongzhou. It was really rural. The only like attraction there is the hot spring. Now we're going back to the city, but we're passing through the minor villages on our way back. Apparently this is the first village made fire with, whoa, by English. This is the first village made train. I almost said fire car because that's like the literal Chinese translation from Chinese to English, but I really love the vibes of the villages in China. It just feels so homey compared to the city, but there's just something about villages and like farmland that's just so peaceful. We're gonna visit one of the old buildings in this area. The owner of the house said that this is one of the tallest and oldest buildings in the village. You can go up one more, so I guess I'll go up. Oh my gosh, the steps are low-key so steep. What the heck? Crazy. The people who went to Canada to go build the railroad earn money to send back to this village basically, and they use the money to construct like the buildings here. I love villages. I love all the different villages and how they all have different history. Apparently this was the first pier, the first port. Some of the first Chinese people left to go, I don't know, voyage, go across the ocean to like work. Am I making sense? I feel like I'm losing my English. Each one of the posts here are just like money notes and bank statements of people transferring the money that they earn from overseas back to the villages so that they could construct and develop the village. We're currently in Hezhou and we're at, what's it called? Gupolshan. Apparently it's a tourist spot in Guangxi. We took a shuttle up and now there's like the last little bit that we have to hike up. So we'll see what's at the end of the hike. The vibes are so good. I just don't know how to capture the vibes on camera. Apparently they forage these mushrooms on the mountain, like in this mountain range. This is a tea farm. You can actually try the teas that they harvest. I tried the oolong tea. It was a little bit bitter and kind of acidic. They have so many different teas. And it goes all the way up the mountain. And there's like 6 different spots where you can try the different teas, but I only tried the first spot. Ancient well of immortals. And you just have modern day people washing their clothes here. In my opinion, the vibes are just so good. And then everywhere you go is just like the smell of incense, which like for some people is like prayer smell, but I don't know, it's kind of comforting. These are persimmon trees. I think this is like a farm and they're gonna harvest it. And over there, they're drying persimmons. I was thinking that the mountains here look like they were earthbent into existence. Like, that's crazy. And the shapes of the mountains are so, they're so unique. I feel like when I imagine mountains, I don't imagine this ever. Oh my gosh. And there's so many of them. What do you mean that mountains can look like this? Oh, look at that. The vibes are great. I keep saying that, but I mean it so much. I'm like, when would I ever get to do any of this in Vancouver? Or in Canada, even. The more I see these mountains, the more I want to take a bite out of them. Oh my gosh. They just look so edible, like crunchy candy. This is the ancient bridge. Where are we? These mountain ranges look so edible to me. Like, they look like, what is it? The Instagram, like, ASMR crystal candy. I don't know, they look so yummy. I just want to eat them. Why are there so many? What? Do you feel the vibes? Are the vibes getting to you through the screen? Where else in this world, within the same country, can you see such like such diverse environments? I don't know. We drove past the foot of one of the mountains. The mountain looks like it erupts out of the ground so randomly. Is that what mountains look like? And I just didn't know. I feel like I'm discovering the world for the first time, which is kind of true, but am I making sense? I ordered matcha and I'm just waiting for them to tell me that it's ready to be picked up. Apparently my drink was ready and the app just didn't update. See, the matchas here in China, they're never like a standard matcha. They always come with like a topping, and I just think that's so gross. But this is the matcha latte, and it has fucking pearls in it. The color looks disappointing. I got it half sweetened. I feel like I look so tired, and that's because it's true. I am tired. This morning I went to my uncle's house for lunch, and then they drove me home, and now I'm going to get coffee because I saw a video that was like, the only thing I miss about China is coffee from this place, and it's like a very specific drink. So I was like, I have to try it if it's so good. I got my drink. It's very latte colored, which makes sense because it's a butter latte. Whoa. This is crazy. Okay, it's definitely like a buttery flavor, but it is sweet. I would get this again. I would get this over their matchas. This is really good. And it was only 15 Chinese dollars, so 3 Canadian dollars. Ow. Thankfully I got my tetanus shot. We went to the mall today and I bought a bunch of things, so maybe I'll do a haul. I did get my nails done, but I didn't know how to communicate that I didn't like how she was doing them. So now I'm stuck with ugly nails. Okay, I ordered pan-fried mushroom bun and steamed rice rolls. I also got chicken feet, and I think I got some sort of noodle dish. Originally, after my breakfast dim sum, I wasn't gonna do anything. I was just gonna go home and do nothing. But now we're going to Kaiping, or how do you, or Kaiping? Question mark. Look at this cute cat. Just sunbathing. A new tourist resort in Kaiping, and that's the only reason we're here. If it wasn't open, we probably wouldn't have come. Ta-da! Look at the architecture. It's a White Rabbit candy store. This is like a Chinese pancake burrito. I don't know how to explain it. I just know how to eat it. I went fishing the other day and I caught one fish. So now every time I pass like any body of water, I always look to see if I can see any fish, and I'm like, oh, maybe this could be a good fishing spot. Today I went to the it's called Seven Stars. It's called Seven Stars. I think it's a petting zoo or like a place where you can feed animals.
Say hi. Yeah.
Horse girl.
Horse go.
Horse girl.
好爽啊！真係好長。我喺住係嘛？乜事行？睇到呢個羊係咪？我也要喂。你自己要不要？你自己要不要？
This is the cruise that comes with your ticket for the Bird Paradise. Bird Paradise! Look how many birds on this tree. Can you see them?
每天大概吃1万多斤鱼虾，所以路他们都要。
In China, the cafes are for aesthetic purposes. 乜味嚟㗎？
開心果。
開心果味。
It's like cheesecake.
Yes。
睇唔到，但樣味。
唔緊要啦，你下次翻嚟。
This is a very mid latte. The entire 1 hour that I was sitting there, it was just non-stop people taking photos. So I think it's only worth it if you go and take photos.
公平牙煲。
We're currently at a Thai restaurant. The menu doesn't even have pad Thai, and that's realistically the only Thai food that I eat, but they don't have it, which is fine. I'll eat something else. I'm just saying that everything in China is catered towards the Chinese palate. I already have social anxiety normally, but something about being in China and having to communicate in Cantonese or Mandarin just heightens my social anxiety. Guys, I did it. It actually took me an hour and a half to muster up the courage. I'm not even gonna lie, I got here at 1 p.m. and it's now 2:30 p.m. I'm actually sweating, but I did it. I got the matcha tarts and I got the cream puffs. So I'll do a taste test, maybe.
如果智能嚟就等肯定摸佢啦。
This mall is crazy. There's so many floors. I'm extremely overstimulated and I'm also extremely lost. While there is a lot of stuff that you can buy, it's actually not that affordable. Okay, it is affordable if you're a foreigner, but if you're someone who lives in China, it's not affordable. If you're visiting, I would recommend taking a look. Do you feel the vibes of Shamian? Shamian. How do you pronounce it? Do you feel the vibes of this area? I'm like looking at things. Everything is an Instagram opportunity for people here. for me, it's a vlog opportunity. Okay, if my history isn't off, this area is where the European diplomats would stay, which is why it's so European inspired. The views are nice, it's just obstructed by some sort of mysterious fog. If I stay ignorant, then this is like a really regular schmegular like island. But if I think about the history, then the island is cool.
哇，呢塊面好嘛？
Can I get a single scoop
Okay. Okay.
of the strawberry?
Okay.
And if you can't tell, I'm at the airport and it's officially the end of my China trip. My last goodbye in China.